So here's the deal. I was on day 5. Here's the deal. I was on day 5 of building. I was on day 5 of building the Lego. So here's the deal. I was on day 5 of building the Lego Marvel Sanctum Sanctorum. Something was kind of happening. And also I had some company coming over, and I decided to stop. So I'm gonna be still stream tonight again. I'm about to here in a little bit after I post up this video, and I'm still gonna consider it as day number 5. And if you want to stop by and come say hi, I do appreciate meeting you and saying what's up. And hoping that you would subscribe and enjoy my content that I make. And other than that, I hope to see you. So here's the deal. I was on day 5 of building the Lego Marvel Sanctum Sanctorum. Something was kind of happening. And also I had some company coming over, and I decided to stop. So I'm gonna be still stream tonight again. I'm about to here in a little bit after I post up this video, and I'm still gonna consider it as day number 5. And if you want to stop by and come say hi, I do appreciate meeting you and saying what's up. And hoping that you would subscribe and enjoy my content that I make. And other than that, I hope to see you. So here's the deal.
Oh, you doing Palm Sunday? Hey, folks.
Yeah.
Say what you want about Easter, but the Romans really nailed it. You like that? She's on the thing.
You're gonna end up being. Oh, I can't say that.
They would never send Easter Pony to hell.
It's pretty good. No.
Shoot Instagram reels that actually look good, or maybe
She's on the.
So here's the deal. I was on day 5 of building the So here's the deal. I was on day 5. So here's the deal. I was on day 5 of building. So here's the deal. So here's the deal. Harlan, can you see me? Hold on. Hello there, YouTube viewer, or whoever you are. No, you left. Guessing you ain't worthy. No. Hello, YouTube viewer again. How we doing? I don't know who you are. I don't know who it is. Oh, hey, what's going on, man? Sorry about that. When I went live about 30 seconds ago,
something glitched out and it looked weird. It wouldn't refresh so I could, like, see that I was live or not. And then I just had to just shut it off and just reboot it. So, sorry about that. If you're still here. I mean, you might understand it. That kind of stuff happens a lot. I got a YouTube. Are you on my YouTube stream too? I'm just curious on who's sitting in there. Oh yeah. Oh jeez. Okay, there we go. So you thought, if I remember correctly, Darth Vader for my store, a lot of people stole Lego Ninjago, so that's why I could only get City. Steal, like stole, like actually steal, or actually legitimately bought it. There's really nothing wrong with Lego City builds. Actually, as you know, there's absolutely like big, huge Lego City enthusiasts that have Lego cities as part of their collection. Yeah. I gotcha. But there's like Lego City enthusiasts, and that alone is just insane. You know. Trust me, I didn't really have much of a Lego City build myself, and then I got one for free after spending, at the Lego store. So I got something for free pretty much, which is nice. Lego City is cool. Especially the people that build and design their, that mock up, buildings and stuff, which is very, very, impressive. Okay. Yes, because now we can connect the Lego City buildings into a huge town. Yeah, that's what people do, man. Like I'm like you. Like it just blows my mind to see that kind of stuff. Like they built their own buildings and stuff, and yeah. I got a question for you. Have you ever done any mocks yourself? I'm just curious. If you can hear me, I don't know if you can hear me. Have you done a mock of mock yourself at all? Done a Lego mock? Oh yes, lots of mocks. What kind of mocks have you done? Can you give me like an idea? Like I don't. You don't need to tell me your whole collage of mocks that you have, but give me something that you did, and then what would you recommend for someone that wants to do a mock? The kind of mocks I did was underwater Legos. Okay. I've been like interested in doing like my own mock or something, but I don't know what to do. I've been trying to find like inspiration from things, and it's been hard to like get inspiration from the stuff that I kind of like the stuff I kind of get inspiration from. Like I don't know how to put it into a Lego form, you know, kind of tricky in a way, if you ask me. But underwater, it's cool. Like would you like? Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, for sure. I mean, coming from me that wants to do a mock, like I can't even. I'm not saying that I can't just design of something crazy and put it together, but like when I get done with this, I'm hands down. I'm definitely gonna start the the Bowser that I have, and I really do like the Bowser. His design of him being a character is neat looking, of him looking like a huge juggernaut. Like a huge mech. I think it looks cool. You know, but like coming from a guy that can't even that doesn't even know how to build a simple fundamental. Oh yes, the Lego Mighty Bowser set. Yeah, I have it sitting right here, still in the box, still in mint condition at this point. like like if there is a thing that I can build, I don't care if it's some of the more generic things like a house, a boat, a car. What is one mock or a thing that a mock that I could build that will help me understand to construct under my own design of all the building fundamentals, putting all the building skills to my test. You know, using snot, using Technic, using Lego system bricks. Building. What's one thing that I can build that will challenge all fundamentals of Lego building, and then go on from there and kind of, no pun intended, but just build from there and design from there. Like what's one strong fundamental build or mock build that hits all the check marks of designing something? Or is that not fair to say because no, you just gotta just start it and just do it. Maybe a Lego Jason Voorhees headset? What? Are you kidding me? So are you saying like make a mock of a bust set, right? Is that what you're saying? Cause holy. Nope, the horror character. Maybe a Lego Jason Voorhees headset. So build a horror character is what you're saying. Well, my plan is when I build a mock, I would like to share it on my channel, and if people wanted to build it, they can build it too. Like I don't want to just be rude and just, I want to share it with people, and I don't know what my age range is with people that watch my videos. I know some people who already watch my videos, mostly family that they're obviously well above their 30s and whatnot. I want to be able to cater to everyone that's at least comfortable with it, Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's just, stay away from, horror characters. If I ever got good at designing my own build, Lego sets and whatnot, I would totally be up to build a Lego Jason Voorhees at the moment's notice. But, I'm just trying to think of something that would work out really, really well as a good starting Lego, In my head right now, what I'm seeing is maybe building, since you bring something like that up, maybe building a bust set, like a head bust set, because that's using normal Lego bricks, and it's using Technic, and it's using Snot. So come up with something like that, or building an airplane. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see ya. Nice seeing ya. Oh, that sucks. I understand. That's what I had to do. I was streaming and I had to go because I had, company over. I understand. An airplane would be nice. Yeah, an airplane, has it all too. It's got system bricks. It's got some Technic. You kind of learn how to pull off angles with that and stuff. Something to start off with that. That'd be nice. All right, so we got this guy right here. Pretty neat. Oh. Lego.con joined. How we doing? Oh, he left. I got a YouTube viewer. How we doing? You know, if you're sitting there and you're watching me, and you're wondering, who is this beautiful little fella? That beautiful little fella is me. I'm Mike. I run a Lego channel around here. Probably some of the best content that you would ever see. Oh, I got 2 viewers. How we doing? Wait, YouTube doesn't tell me who's watching me. Just going through YouTube, keep up the good work. It will pay off one day. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I believe that 100%. Trust me. To me, YouTube is a place that when you put all the hard work in all the right places, it'll pay off big time. I appreciate that. I appreciate those words of encouragement. Thank you for stopping by, though, if you're still here. Oh, you left, probably. Oh, I got another YouTube viewer. How we doing? I like to say hi to people. I don't like to, assume you just come in here and just give me what I need. I like to say hi to you because I know there's someone on the other side. You're an actual human. For crying out loud. Jeez. It's okay to say hi. I appreciate it. I got 2 likes. Woohoo! No, I got one viewer. Hey, I got a viewer, YouTube viewer. How we doing? No, you left. Dang it. Lego Peps joined. How we doing? I got another YouTube viewer. How we doing? Hey man, I got another YouTube viewer. Oh, wait, or is it the same one? Who joined my YouTube channel? I mean my YouTube live stream. I want to know who it is. Who is it? Do I know you? Would I know you? I mean, oh, I got two people. How we doing? Oh, no, I got one person. Yeah. Oh, I got two viewers again. Who is it? Say hi. You say hi. If you're a robot, I cannot speak robot. Oh, that's wrong. Okay. That. Come on. Lego Jenkins joined. How we doing again? So yeah, I'm still working on it. I had high hopes to finish this, but I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there. I didn't find that piece that I was digging all around about. I did find this. This did I show you already? That printed piece. Oh boy. That printed piece right there. Do you see it? Right here. So I'm just gonna opt to that right now. I do have some other builds that I probably could pull a piece off sitting in here that would do the build its justice, but I'm just not gonna pull it off just due to the the significance of the build and whatnot. There's a reason why I'm probably more than likely not going to do that. Probably just order the piece. I feel like this is gonna be like an opening or something. So I don't know. I don't know if I should just keep it there. Like no one who likes to look at my work, or not no one, but like anyone who likes to look at my work for the most part in person that I know, they don't do this. They don't build Lego pieces together, and they enjoy it. And if they ever saw this, I don't think they're going to take the time to spot that and go, Here's 7:45. It is 1:45 in the morning. But yeah, that's where I'm at. No. Oh, I did catch a little bit of your your Instagram stream a little bit, and I saw that you had an aquarium with water. Like, do you actually have actual water inside of the fish tank with the Lego creator fish, like a Lego fish? Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Wow. Do you have, excuse me, but do you have like real fish, or is it just, you know, you have real fish in there too, or is it just a Lego fish? Yeah, it's the Majestic Tiger Creator set. And you put it underwater? Don't the Lego pieces float? So how'd you make them stay below the water? I don't know why I'm even hold on to that right They float indeed. Yeah. I'm assuming it's someone like you would know that since you got that nice little project there. I have Lego plates. Oh, okay. I see what you did. So you kind of just anchored them into the Lego plates and somehow got them anchored into like and in the plate I put a bit of. Okay, there you go. Yeah, stones will do the trick for you. Stones. That's a really nice, neat looking trick you did with that. That's really neat. You know, you actually made like an actual fish tank out of that. That's really cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you don't, you know, if everything's built with a good structure in mind, and you're not, I don't have real, yeah. So, like in a way, like there's nothing for you to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Fish knocking over anything or anything like that. Plus the beauty, not that I'm knocking anyone that does this, but our family had like a huge 10-gallon for that water. It needs to cycle at least for a month. Yeah, you don't want it to start smelling kind of funny. I'm assuming you got that little bubble thing, bubble, 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 to keep it, you know, cycling through, so it doesn't get nasty or anything, or anything doesn't settle and it smells funny. I never knew when having an actual fish tank, the little bubbly machine that kind of like throws bubbles into the water. I never really understood what that does. I'm assuming it keeps the water cycling, right? Am I wrong or am I right? Oh, okay. And the beauty is, these fish, you don't have to feed them. You don't have to worry about them dying on you, which is nice. You know, you always have something nice to look at, and also you can say, "I built that." That's also really, really nice. I know. I'm not. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I don't know if you're saying thanks as in like, thanks a lot, there, pal, or it's a nice little. The lights also do the job. Yeah. The I remember seeing it's like it goes from like blue, purple, maybe red, pink, those standardized colors that kind of cycle through. It's just a light. It's just a light ring. Those people use for social media. Nothing. Really? Wow. Man alive. The type of quality work that you can do with some of the most cheapest stuff is ridiculous. I mean, I just have $200 ring lights that give me what they call flat lighting. That's it. They're just two bicolor lights that they're both $100. Not hard to use. I mean, they kind of just give me light, you know. You know. You don't need to spend $1,000 on lighting and everything. I mean, these kind of do justice for what I'm doing right now. Like you want to know something funny and interesting? I love the Disney castle in your back. Well, thank you. That's one of my favorites. If you actually go to my YouTube channel, I'm streaming through there too. You actually see more of my Titanic that I did. I got the Titanic sitting here. Everyone loves it. Anyone that comes into my YouTube stream, they're like, "Oh my gosh, the Titanic!" I go, "I know. I built it myself." The Bugatti Chiron. You can see the Home Alone house. You can see one of the architect pieces. You see a little orange carrot house. I got Rivendell. Really? Oh, wow. Actually, it's funny that you say Rivendell. I've been seeing a lot of people complaining about, like, I feel like there's a lot of people complaining about, like, the price of it. Is the price way too high? Like, I know they've raised the prices of a lot of Lego pieces. I mean, Lego sets. So many huge sets. Well, start getting some huge Lego sets. What are you waiting for? Yeah, it's with any hobby that you do, it's going to be expensive. Whether it's video games, art, Lego, regardless, it's expensive. Now, yes, do some things have longevity depending on what you're doing? Of course, and you're going to be saving money. You're not always spending money all the time. But any hobby is going to cost you regardless. And yes, that's a bit unfortunate, but it's true. I don't mind the price. I mean, if you got the money, and and if you're a big fan of the Lord of the Rings, then go right at it and have at it. I don't care. It's like $500 for like a 600 piece, 6,000, 5,000 piece set. I think. Like I got the at which is covered with other Lego builds, and I have the Eiffel Tower. I had those. Yeah. I had the thought maybe for same money I can get other stuff in my list. Oh, do you have like a like are you like is there like, okay, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. You mean you know where I'm going with that, but like are you eyeballing some stuff and you're like this. Hey! Oh, I forgot your last name. John something. What is it? Yeah, the cars for. Oh, okay. Johnny D. Jones. John, I know who you are. I just forgot your last stinking name. Oh gosh. I know you work at the Big Apple. Yeah, you have a wish list. So you have like a target. So you beeline towards like certain sets. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like the big, the big sets like the Titanic. I'm happy I got the Eiffel Tower. I'm happy I got the AT-AT. I got, the what's this over here? The what is it? Gosh darn it. The Millennium Falcon. So I'm happy I got those. That's garbage. Oh no, it's not. I kind of saw that. Number 17. Like other than the Rivendell set, what else is on your wish list? I'm still working in my living room. Yeah, try to get that if you can. Don't wait on that. If you got the money to get that now, get it. I was at the Lego store just last week, and I saw someone eyeballing the Millennium Falcon built. The cars, like the Bugatti Chiron right here, like those kind of cars, or like the Speed Champions. McLaren F1 car. Yeah. Well, if it's within your budget, it won't hurt you at the time that I buy it. Don't argue. Just go for it. Nope. No, I love it. Yeah, the Bugatti's nice. I even have The Bugatti Chiron has a hold on. The Bugatti I got the Bugatti Chiron a little brother too. This one here. Bugatti Bolide. Exhibit A. This is. I can't wait to put this beauty together. It's going to be so cool. I got to add to the Bugatti selection. Oh, you have the Bolide or the Bugatti Chiron? It's on my waiting pile. Oh, wait a minute. That's why. Okay. No. Oh. Okay. No. That's fine. Okay. Ooh. I gotta double check. I don't know why I still have a brown. It's really known to get extras of those, so I'm not too worried. I have a budget per month. If I don't use it all, I save it for the next, and that allows me to save money for bigger buys. Yeah, there you go. Sells bricks joined. How we doing? Yeah, if you can just, saving is saving, period. No argument there. That's for sure. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Oh, I got a viewer on YouTube. How we doing? All right. Bag number 16. Woohoo! Ugh. I do that. Hey, Legaholic, watch. See, this is what I do with the bags. I kind of just look it up to the light, give it a few, and then that's garbage. Garbage. Kind of give it a good old checkarooski to make sure there's nothing lagging behind. That's all. But what I'm hoping for is, I know, was there 2 of these or just 1 of these? I'm hoping that I see an extra one of of those pieces, something just fell off, and hoping I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna have it happens a couple times, some tiny piece left. Yeah, yeah, and I'm hoping to see like an extra piece of that, and hoping it would be that one piece, and I'm just gonna replace it because it came with the set regardless. I know it wasn't in the same bag, but it came with the set. Period. Can't argue there. But Lego's pretty easy to work with when you're short a piece and you got to go and order it. They're like, okay, we understand we screwed up. So, but nope, there's not an extra. There's not any 2x1 plates in there. So, dang. Who's the YouTube viewer? You can say hi. I can hold a conversation. I'm holding a conversation with the viewer over here. I think I'm doing a good job. I know it's kind of quiet, but who cares about it's quiet? You're talking to me. I'm amazing. Just kidding. Give it a few taps. Okay. Come on. Oh, that's why. Okay. So, I wish I had confidence enough to go live like you. Hey, let me tell you something. Now, I don't know if this is okay to excuse it, but I don't. Okay, I'm going to just tell you something. And if it's pretty understandable because I was just a little kid, then it was understandable. And it's not really fair to compare it to a time like now. When I was a little kid, I hated being in front of the. I went on live 2 times, and I was so nervous that I was like, hi, and I was like, okay, bye. So here's something that let me give you a little bit of an interesting story about me. Okay, growing up, I too was like, I was very as some people would say, camera shy. I didn't like being in front of the camera, behind the camera. And I was just a young kid. And I was very, I guess you could say, shy about that. I was like, I don't want to be, I don't, I was very face shy, I think. I am autistic and I have social anxiety. Yeah, first of all, I can't argue against that. I am not a brain doctor. I'm not a mental. I don't. I'm not a psychologist. So I'm not gonna tell you what to do to fix the problem. If you do, I don't know what to tell you. But for me, like growing up, I had an issue with being on the camera, or not that I did, but it's just watching the recording of me being on camera, and I just wanted to walk away. I didn't want to see it. And my very first ever video on YouTube, I wasn't doing Instagram at the time. I was kind of informed that 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 you can go live through Instagram. So I was starting to do it, and I just did it. I thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. That's it. Like there's if you don't do anything stupid or something you're like, okay, that was kind of embarrassing, you should be fine. Like you can tell. I very first started doing this through YouTube upstairs in my family social room. No, not social room. In my family dining room, and the camera, I was like this. I was looking this way, and you guys couldn't, people couldn't see what I was doing. So, and I just did it. And then I started learning through time that I can make videos with my phone. I can talk to my phone, and I started buying lapel mics so I can talk to people. And I got confidence over time, and I kind of just got over that. And yes, at first you're going to be nervous, you're going to be weird about it because you've had this, you've been so closet about who you are, and and then you're so nervous about pushing like who you are to other people and showing that like, hey, I'm a cool person, just do it. Just show yourself. Don't let the little monster inside your head say, hey, don't do it. Just do it, because once you do it and you're brave and you conquer that fear, you know, some fears are better to be conquered than it is to, yeah, I understand, but I don't know if I'd be mentally prepared for negative. Look, you could be someone 100% of the time. You can say, you could say, yeah, I help feed the poor and I donated blood. And you could be 100% genuine, and you can have it on video recording just for the posterity of it, to show a record of, hey, I did good in this world. You're still going to get those people that are negative. You're going to still get those people that are like, doing it for the views, I see. Doing it for the cloud, I see. You're going to get negative. You know what I mean? You're going to still get people that they're going to try to give you a bad experience. And if they want to give you a bad experience, then you got to be like, A, they're wasting their time. B, why are they still here? Like, like if you're going to dislike some, then why are you there? You're wasting your time. Just it's ridiculous. There's something like, on YouTube, like what you may like to watch is something I'm like, I don't like that. You may like, for example, you may like to watch things on happiness and kittens. I may not like to watch things on happiness and kittens. Why? Like, who cares? If I dislike it, I'm just going to turn my head the other way and click off of it. Simple enough. Yeah, just show yourself. Just here I am. I mean, I know I'm kind of not wearing my glasses because that's part of my costume, but with today's day and age, you can show the cool things that you do, and you can show off the passions that you have and what you love. And hoping that you get other people to watch you. For that. Gosh, I gotta get the building still. I'm almost done here. I got two after this bag. I got 2 bags left. You tell. Look, here's the deal. I'm gonna go live regardless of when I want to go live. At any point in time that you want to go live, you let me know. Okay. Like, you can tell me, hey, Mike, I want to go live with you right now or whatever. Then look, I'm down to do that right now. Get comfortable. Maybe in order for you to help you do it, maybe it's better to have like, a person there or something to comfort walk you through it or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, there goes welcome. Yeah, so thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So yeah, hyper focus on the building. That is a thing too. Being hyper focused, that is that's a big huge thing. You know, you want to be beeline towards what you're doing. That's huge. I get it. I completely understand. 100%. No argue there. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, never mind. Never mind. You're kidding me. Whew. Oh, thank God. But like, do you have a YouTube channel at all? I'm just curious. No, it's almost there. No, I don't. No, I don't have. I always tell people, if you have a Google email account, then you have a YouTube channel. Trust me. I used to do live before on TikTok. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of TikTok. TikTok is, I don't know. It wasn't about Lego. Yeah. Overall, I'm not a big fan of TikTok in general. I feel like it's just littered with a bunch of children on there, and it's just rotted the brains of many. But I'm not a big fan of TikTok, to be honest with you. Rick is a toy doll doctor, and that was my account. And that was my account about a toy doll doctor. Huh, that's interesting. A toy doll doctor. Like kids' toys? Am I right? Kids' toys? Antique. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Vintage toys. Yeah, vintage toys, depending on what it is pretty neat. Some of it, depending on what you say, it can be, depending on the toy and how it looks. It can kind of look kind of creepy. But, come on. There we go. Number 12. Number 12. Obviously, because of what I'm doing, I would like to try to find like an antique or vintage like Lego set or something that's got some value to it. But that would be so hard to get. Like the brand has been around forever, and of course, every scalper's probably got something that they're going to sell for way too much. But if I get some person that doesn't know what they're holding and I can buy it off of them for something, I'll do that. For sure. I got some from the 70s last week. But they were missing some parts. Well, I mean, it's kind of expected. Lego builds are toys. Okay, Michael, I'm going to have breakfast and start my day. Have a good night. Well, thank you so much. I do have a pleasure talking to you. And look, I understand if you want to try to break your fear of being in front of the camera. I understand. So whenever you feel comfortable and ready, then come into my stream, tell me that you want to go live, and I would be more than welcome to try to be here and talk it through it if you want to. I don't know. No mental doctor, but I'm trying to be here as a good friend. Thanks, and see ya. Oh, I got a viewer on YouTube. See ya. Oh, person went bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, I got another viewer. Woohoo! Who's watching me on YouTube? Can you say hi? Or are you too shy? What bag you in? I am on bag number 16. Diggle the third. How we doing, by the way? I'm doing all right. What would you say was your favorite build at the Titanic? My favorite build was the Titanic. I think my next favorite build will be that right here, the Eiffel Tower. Do you have any favorite builds yourself? Or are you just like me, you just build it? I'm building the Titanic, but one of my favorite ones to build was the Daily Bugle. Dude, I low-key been thinking, like, I kind of want the Daily Bugle. That is sick looking. Just the figs are worth it. Oh yeah, it comes with what? What minifigures come with it? Because like I'm doing the Sanctum. There's 25 minifigures in there. What the? You're kidding, right? No, there's no 25 minifigures in that set. You treat it like miscount. It's like Spider-Man characters and a few villains and just some normal, yeah, just some normal people, just some normies. Like this modular right here is it's I think I got them all out and built. There's eight of them. I also have the Master Series. Let me show you. The Most Icy Cantina, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. The Most Icy, whatever you want to call it, Most Icy Cantina's got 21 sets, 21 characters in it. So, yeah. Does it have more or less than the Millennium Falcon? This one? The one that I'm building right now? The Sanctum Sanctorum? Most Icy. The Most Icy Cantina has way more than has way more minifigures than the Millennium Falcon. The Millennium Falcon's got 6. Only 6. But yeah, that's a lot. You got 2 viewers. Who else is in here? Hi. But I know the at has quite a, well, not quite a bit, but it's got like almost the same amount as the modular in the Millennium Falcon, but they're mostly the same character. One of them is Luke Skywalker, and most of them are like, I think it's Luke Skywalker. I'm not gonna take the effort to look at it now. And most of them are like stormtroopers and commander trooper and a commander trooper or something like that. I don't know if you heard me, but share that little interesting fact with you. Do you have the Saturn V? What's the Saturn V? That's news to me. The Tor rocket. No, I don't. Do they still sell that? Or am I just wishful thinking? It might have retired. Dang. Well, like, is it sitting the right way? What the heck? It should be like a window. Yeah, it's been retired for a hot minute. Okay. It's interesting. Well, like, here's an interesting fact. Oh, dear God. Sorry, I got an archive back here. Like this here, I don't think this is sitting on the shelves, at your typical stores to go get this. But my brother works for a company where he had to go to work at NASA, and of course they had my brother works for a company that does work for NASA. He traveled to a NASA location, and of course this NASA location had a store, and he decided to buy this for me as a souvenir gift. And obviously, like, you can probably find maybe that tall rocket at the NASA store or something, because it's it's their product. Or I can probably try to buy it off of a scrapper that would scam me out of way too much money for it. But yeah, I got a mess over here. Gosh darn it. Hold on, I'll be back. I just had to take care of a few things. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring you. You're too much back here. Forgot where this even went. Oh, maybe there and there. Okay, cool. Easy fix. Yeah, but right there. Yeah, like I think that's off the shelves of like of the main stores that you would go shopping for recent Lego products. Well, why do you ask me? Do you want the Saturn V yourself, or I gotta go? But keep up the good work. Well, thank you, thank you. Hey, it was nice to meet you. Who's still watching me? Hi. I still have one person here. Who is it? Oh, crap. Is someone asleep and they're watching me? Are they trying to fall asleep to me doing this? I imagine. I thank you for using me as a sleep aid. Now sleep nicely. Ooh, Oh, okay, cool. I thought you were, well, dipping out. Appreciate you staying around though. Just relaxing. I'm a pretty relaxed person. I as I like to tell people, I just kind of just mind my own business, go with the flow with a lot of things, you know. Try not to get my nose into business that doesn't, gets me in trouble, But I try to stay out of trouble, but it keeps on finding me somehow. It's a good way to look. Oh yeah. I mean, do I sit on the sidelines and watch some interesting trouble go on? Of course, like it's completely intriguing, but other than that, for myself, for what I'm doing, I just mind my own business and keep my opinions to myself because you don't want to make someone upset because someone's going to be upset about it, and yet that opinion may not do anything. I don't know. At the end of the day, someone wants money, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, or something like It's always sex and drugs and rock and roll. It's always in there somewhere. So. Yeah. Like the kind of stuff I'll watch and this guy who covers this kind of stuff, he'll admit it, it's straight up wacky, and then there's sometimes he'll cover other stuff that's just completely it's just fun and funny to watch. Do you know a guy by the name of he goes on YouTube, his name is like Penguin Zero, Charlie, or Moist Critical on Twitch. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he covers a lot of very interesting. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he covers a lot of interesting things that like. It's just either funny, interesting, He straight up has said, he goes, some of the stuff that he's looking at, he goes, it's completely stupid. I'm like, I can't believe some of the stuff even exists. Like it actually has happened. Like, wow. He's all over the map. I enjoy it. One thing I like interesting, having a hard time speaking. One interesting thing about him, and it's, like he's just such a monotone just person. He just super chill. Like he's gonna be honest, like, yes, this is not good. Yes, this is funny. Yes, this is stupid. But he's just a chill person. He doesn't do anything crazy or weird. And yeah, it's just it's just interesting information to watch, Like apparently he had some issues with that one guy named Sneeko. And it was interesting to to hear him talk to Sneeko and how Sneeko went Sneeko. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Obviously, since you watch him, you already know who I'm talking about. And then of course on April Fools, the very day that he had to post this kind of video, that people would have straight up thought that he would have had straight up would have made it an April Fool's joke, but no, like he actually had a very interesting, genuine conversation with him. Of course, Charlie being, Charlie is Charlie, like he didn't have to break any kind of character at all to talk to Sneeko, but Sneeko, like it was weird seeing him the way that he was. Like he was not, he was not a douchebag at all. He was a very down to, he was talking to you like I am, like I am talking to you right now. He felt very strongly about some stuff, and I was like, wow, like this is kind of weird. Like, am I watching the right kind of video here? Like, Sneako's not talking dirty or mean to anyone. Yeah, I don't know if it's just like a, like everything he is, it's just a facade. Yeah, like a lot of people kind of just put on a facade for the camera and be this character that you're like, yeah, and then it almost it almost to like me or you, who's like a typical viewer to him, it's almost like, is he being genuine? Is he faking? Like, what's going on? Like, you kind of get this question in your stomach. You're like, like you start wondering, like, what the heck? Like, creators in that scene play up the, oh yeah, easily. Yeah, like, like Charlie being a genuine person and the Sneeko just being a very genuine person. It just blew my Sneeko being a genuine person blew my mind. Charlie, no, because he was the same person that he was with Sneeko versus any other day that you would watch him. Like, to hear Charlie say that, he knows human. I gotta rewatch that video where he made a statement that he went to college for. Like, it just blew my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, like, this guy, no wonder why he's so good at YouTube. He knows how to keep our attention like stuck to the screen. They had a civil discord. It's pretty, yeah, yep, easily. Blew my mind, that's for sure. But how I found Charlie, I don't know if you are on the same boat as me, but how I found him was he was covering like a slapping competition. You know how each other slap each other, and that's how I found him. And of course, just a little over time, did I start watching him more and more, because he's just a genuine dude. He's not going to put on a character or anything. I think I found him from his hot takes videos. See, I never watched those. I caught him covering like a slapping competition, and that was it for me. I'm like, oh, this guy's cool and funny, and he's just a chill dude. Great. Now I said something about Penguin Zero. Of course, I didn't put his name in the title, but somehow I'm gonna get raised to the surface to him, and people are gonna start, now start talking about me. Oh, look what this guy said. I'm like, I just said something positive about something about him. I didn't say anything bad. But yep. But in our reality, that's how everyone should be. Their genuine self with their audience, with whatever niche that they're in. You can't just put on this character and then have people feel confused about who you are in front of the camera. That's not fair. It's not fair to anyone. Not fair to you. Not fair to me. Because as soon as I start being my genuine self, people are going to be like, who are you? Totally agree. I think I gravitate. I totally agree. I think I gravitate. Sorry, can't read to save the life of me right now. I think I gravitate most to creators that are genuine. Yeah, because like there's nothing, there's no facade there. He's like here's a really really good example of this. I heard a story about this. Do you watch any like reality TV at all? Am I missing? Oh, I'm not missing a piece. Do you watch any kind of reality TV? Do you watch any kind of um, reality shows where people get voted off or anything like that? Yeah, occasionally I'll catch an episode of some random show. Like like give me a show. Like I'm talking like those competition shows like Survivor, Big Brother, or Love Island, anything like that, or another episode of there's a show called Milk Manor. Okay, so like Top Chef. It's got I know it's got Gordon Ramsay. I know Gordon Ramsay had he was in Hell's Kitchen, right? Right? Am I wrong? Gordon Ramsay was in Hell's Kitchen, and was he also on Top Chef? Yeah. So shows like that, right? There was a woman who was on Love Island. She was talking about her experience on it, and she goes, "When you go on that show, you apply. You got to send in a video submission and say, hey, I'm Michael Warden. I want to do this TV show. This is my background and who I am and what I've done, and I'm not, I want to do this show and blah 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 blah." They're like, "Okay, cool," and they'll get you on. And I remember hearing it. One of the first things that you do when you get on the show is everything personal items wise, like your cell phone, your wallet, everything that you have. They shove you into that room, and you're basically like a guinea pig. Like you're just like you are in that show's domain. Like they got you now. You are a guinea pig. And the reason why some people have questioned, like, is this genuine? Is this not? Is when you're sitting in an interview, they they get to know you. They're like, "Hey, Ryan G, like, how are you, man? Like, who are you? What do you have in life? What do you like? What do you like to do?" They start asking you questions, making you like, they make you drop your guard a bit. And then after they make you drop your guard a bit, and they kind of figure out through the waters of like what your sensitivities are and everything through the show, they start peckering you at that, and they start throwing those things that will kind of throw you off a little bit, and it'll make you upset. And for you, it's almost like you got to kind of push through it and see if you're going to tough it out. And yeah, and that's why sometimes it doesn't feel genuine. Like sometimes you're like, oh, like, yeah, it's like it's almost genuine, but it's not really genuine because the producers are kind of pushing that narrative a little bit. It's really interesting. You're basically like a guinea pig. It's kind of disturbing in a way. It's mostly, and the reason why some people feels like it's scripted is because the producers are pushing it. Yeah, and welcome to my TED Talk. I don't know if you heard me talk about that, but yeah, I've noticed that. I watched a show called Top Shot. Yep, I've heard that. Where the contestants tell you their strengths and weaknesses. It always seems like the weaknesses come up. At just yep. Like if you want like a clear-cut example of how much a producer of a show has total control and gives you an exact replica of something being rigged. JD Steiner Lego _Lego joined. How we doing? Watch. I don't care if you watch it through commentator. Like I know someone like named Cody Coe covers this show, and he does a really good job of covering it and stuff. And of course, he's always making funny. His editor is always making like good cuts, and it's always funny. The show is called The Button, and they'll get the button. How it works is there's 2 rooms. One's filled with guys, one's filled with girls, or guys and women, and what will happen is the guys are in the room. They got beer and alcohol and some other stuff to drink, and they're just chilling, relaxing, and most of the guys are trying to dress up to impress, and of course what they do is they'll get called out to the table, and they'll sit there at the table, and there's a button in the middle in between the 2 of them, and I kid you not, the second that a conversation starts flowing beautifully between these 2 people, there, mind you, the people that go on the show, of course, they kind of write out something on a sheet of paper. What do you find disgusting? What do you find weird? I think I've seen some of the commentator cover it. Yep. Two people will start having a very beautiful flowing conversation with each other. And all of a sudden, the producer will flip the switch on the button, and it will kind of say something to kind of throw off the conversation, just to get that one person that they're going to try to make him lose interest. And that right there is a clear-cut version of a producer that has total control of a show, because oh yeah, and yada yada, and they're doing really well, and all of a sudden, oh, Michael likes to, like a Lego brick every once in a while, and you're like, and it's trying to, push along and see if this person will budge or will tap the button or whatever, and yeah, that is up front and center of a situation that gets totally controlled by a producer, 100%. That's why I view it. Yet again, welcome to my TED Talk, darn it. I talk too much. Just tell me to shut up when I can. But that's the beauty of a live stream chat. You can just type your thought out, and I can read it when I can. I'm going to sit here and ramble on. Just tell me to shut up if I need to shut up. Yeah. Keeps you intrigued. Oh. Do they still make Lego Y wing sets? I don't know. I have no idea. A little out of the loop on that one, but solid question. I don't know. I have no idea. Just look it up, I guess. I got this good friend. I know what you can do. I got this good friend. His name is Google. He's a very solid dude. He might be able to answer that question for you. I don't know if you ever met him before, but he's my very good friend. Yeah, real solid guy. If you want it from him, he'll give it to you. Trust me. You want an answer? He's got it for you. What's been your favorite set to build so far? What? The Titanic. And then next up will be that. Another favorite of mine will be the Lego Bowser. I have Mr. Bowser sitting next to me. He's still in his box. In pieces. Or as some like to say, shambles. I don't know how I can kind of like, I don't know if it's even worth it to do it, but like, is there a way that like I can kind of make that like an easy question to answer, like where someone doesn't have to type it up, they can kind of just see it like, oh, I don't have to type it up, I can just see the question and the answer right there. Yeah, the Titanic looks awesome. It's a very beautiful set, very awesome set. Because every single new person that's come in that's asking me that question, I'm like, there's, because I don't want people to ask me, I'm such a YouTube. Oh yeah. YouTube novice. I can probably get it all figured out, if I cared enough at the moment right now, but I don't really care. That question's a good conversation starter. I'm just curious. Ryan, how'd you find my stream? Through a short or just have you been subscribed to me for a while? If you don't mind me asking. I think I found your channel through a short. Yeah. Obviously, no surprise, but like, I remember hearing that YouTube is very more heavily stronger on the short side, pushing YouTube Shorts, than they are pushing the long form content that takes a lot more harder work to put together, to whatnot. So of course I'm going to take advantage of it. G, the letter G. Shorts and what? Yeah. But getting watch hours is so hard because everyone is so now accustomed to shorts in that regards. You know, reels, shorts, YouTube shorts. That it's, you know, you can't even get a minute out of your standard viewer now to watch stuff. You know, I'm blessed enough to know I have people like you and other people from earlier to come in and watch, and we think it trains the viewer. Yeah, I'm blessed and happy enough to have people like you and the others that were here that decided to hang out for a while to come visit me with me for the next hour or whatever, you know. So yep. How much time do I have left? I mean, batteries 13%. Okay. I wonder if I should just. My computer is about to die out, and my phone. I wonder what I should do. Because I don't want this to die out. I want this to keep going, obviously. Yeah, for sure. So hard to keep a person's attention span for so stinking, for like a while. But yeah. I say it's hard to be original, but in all reality, at this point, like the famous phrase goes, like what's in music, like what's one string that hasn't been strung, I want to play an instrument and make my music, authentic as possible to me, so I'm not going to get copyright struck, which is 100%, understandable. But the second that you hit something on a guitar, it's gonna, someone else has already played that beat, that chord, that whatever, Yeah, every string's been strung. Yep. But so I got to try to prove myself why I'm better than Mr. Beast in some way. Yeah, pretty much. This is why I'm special. Oh, I mean, I'm just curious in what he did, but he just knows how to keep your attention. He just knows how to keep you engaged, period, And it's just bizarre what he's done. I mean, the stuff that he's done is just amazing. He just knows. He just knows the tricks of the game, that's all. He easily has us all beat. Woohoo. Hold on, I'll be right back. Ooh, owie. Yeah. Right. Then sorry, Instagram, you're going for a little ride for like 30 seconds. No, that's Instagram. I had to pick up the my little setup on my phone and plug in the charger because I don't want it to go out on me. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah. Like I don't know if you're still here, but like what was funny was when I was on the final day of pretty much of me building the Titanic, and I was about to put on like the last piece or whatever. Like I was like right there. All of a sudden, my phone just and I'm like, I don't have footage from footage from Instagram now. Like, oh my god, like, oh no. And that was kind of devastating a little bit, but I kind of caught them up, So here I am almost done, and my equipment is about to die off here, and I don't want that to happen. Well, at least you caught it before. Yeah. You're right. I did. I caught it, and now things won't die out. So I got 2 viewers on YouTube. How we doing? Wherever you are. Oh. I'm on bag number 17, and I got one more bag after this, and I'm almost done. So if you can, still wait around for a little bit more longer, I'll be done. But if you got to go, I'm 100% understandable. Like, I know you're not obligated, which you should be. No, just kidding. If you got to go, go. I understand, 100%. I'd like to see you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But who's the other person that's in here? I don't bite. Hello. You can say hi. If it's a robot, I don't speak robot. Should I get darker green? Yes, there it is. Seven, 68. Oh, you should be over here. The other guinea pigs. Oh, come on. Oh. I'm just curious if you're still here. Do you have this Lego Sanctum Sanctorium set? Yep, still here. No, I don't. Oh, okay. I was about to say, if you get it, it's a fairly nice set to build. I don't know how to say it. Like, it's easy and it's not bad. You know, every bag I've done, it's fairly quick. You know, it's fairly nice, easy build to do. And I kind of have like a video. Yeah, it seems like a streamlined design. Yeah, it's a nice looking build. You know, obviously it's, you know, start off after like you know, Doctor Strange and all the big well known characters and stuff. I wanted to, you know, a suggestion maybe, you know, from someone like you. Like, are you aware of like people doing stuff for clout? Because obviously, like, I know something I learned when I see people that are doing stuff for clout, you know, it kind of looks bad on them. Like, they make some very strong emotional video that, oh yeah, they fed the poor, how sweet, and kind of like all of a sudden you come to find out that everything is set up and it's fake and it's just and it ends up not being. Yeah, emotion. Yeah, right. Brick mark underscore brick mark brick joined. How we doing? Um, so one thing about this set in particular, it low key has like a little special. Like, there's something kind of small and special to me about this build that I got. Um, because of what I did this year, and you know, near the end of last year, not this year, last year, and who got it for me. And I swear to you, when I got this, it hit me a little bit. It got me a little misty eyed. And like, if I were to make like a build review and say, you know, this is kind of impact that this build had on me, I don't want it to be known as, oh, he's trying to get some internet clout. Because yet again, I say I think you should maybe possibly stay away from that. Is there a time and place to share certain stories? I think so, but don't try to catch. You know, I don't know if you're ever interested in hearing like what happened or whatever. I'm more than willing to share it, and then if I could put that into a video or something, I will. But you know, I just kind of want to like, you know, I don't want, if people were to watch this, I don't want them to think, oh, he got, you know, clout from it, you know, or whatever. You know, I don't want, you know, I want to try to stay away from, you know, the possible. I agree. I think that there's a time and place it would be on live stream. Oh, I mean, that's a good idea. And yet, in a way, yes and no. If I were to make a video on this certain thing, I mean, I know I could delete it, but it depends on the kind of feedback that I would get. So here's what happened. And, you know, I'll tell you why this build has like a meaning to me, in a way. So near the beginning of like, it was like I think it was like the Friday after, like a week after Thanksgiving. Well, at the end of the day, it's your channel. If you feel good about something, do it. Yeah. So I'll share the story with you, and then you tell me, you know, if it's a good idea to share. Obviously, I would have to talk to this individual because, you know, you know, it's all pretty much about him too, and make sure, you know, does he think it's going to be clout or taking advantage, you know. So a week after Thanksgiving, I work at a wire mill, and depending on the night, depending on how much work is there, we're sometimes allowed to leave work early. So we got to get out of work early, and I thought it was super great and it was awesome. Go home, relax, shower, relax and whatnot. And I was actually making a video. Got the video done, and about 3 o'clock in the morning, I got I got a brother who's type 1 diabetic, and he I live downstairs in my family's house. I live in a basement, and I can hear everything: people walking, people walking around, and I'm sitting here and I'm uploading a video and I'm just relaxing. And of course, my brother, for the longest while, he said he would go to bed and he said his sugars would drop to a certain point. It would wake him up. He'd get up, he'd grab like a think of juice or a think of soda, and then he would drink it. And then he'd just wait a little bit and then he would go back to sleep. And this was in the middle of the night. Well, I'm sitting down here doing my thing, minding my own business, and I hear him, and it's typical of him to do his thing. And all of a sudden, I hear this big bang, like the world's heaviest bang on the floor. And I'm like, "What is that?" I'm like, "What is that noise? Like, what is that? What is that noise?" And like way before this happened, my father tripped over our family dog. And I thought, did my dad fall over the dog again? Like, did he fall? What the heck? So I'm on my way up the stairs, and what I see is my brother. He's in what's called a hyperglycemic reaction. And basically, what that is it's him, he's having a seizure because his sugar tanked so low, so dangerously low, that he passed out and he had a seizure on the ground. And of course, I'm in a panic. I'm running around I got my parents up, and I'm happy I live these hours, and I'm up these hours, and thank God I was. And we don't get 911 here, and basically what my parents call me, and they still call me this to this day, like I'm a hero. I saved his life. I got him attention that he needed because he was seizuring on the ground. And so this Christmas, both my brother and his girlfriend got me this set, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they got me a superhero set because of what I did for him. Like, I don't know if that's cheesy, I don't know if that's corny, but what I did for him is huge. I got him the help that he needed, and yeah. Is that not sticking? It's a nice tie-in, yeah. Yeah, the blood sugar is no joke for sure, easily. But yet again, like, I'm worried that's clout inducing, and that's just not good, and yeah. And of course, I know I show no heavy emotion to it now, but that was like, we're talking almost 4 months from now that situation happened. Our family's good about it now, and we're a little bit more strict on what's going on and make sure that he's okay and whatnot. So it's scary stuff when you see that kind of stuff. And of course, funny enough, the same Christmas present. This is still a Christmas present, by the way. So yeah, so Merry Christmas to me. Yeah, I was an EMT for the forestry for a few years. The stuff I saw was pretty. Yeah, I can imagine. For the forestry, what do you mean by that? Did you work as a forester or something? Sounds cool though. Oh, that's why it's not sticking right. Silly me. Talking to a U.S. forester. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, I'm assuming you've seen all kinds of beautiful stuff. Yeesh. All props to you, man. Holy smokes. The heck? That can't be done. Oh, there you go. What the? Yeah. Yep. This is kind of a very important, a very interesting build to me. It's got some kind of significance to it from what I did and who it came from. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I got misty-eyed when I saw this. I was like, oh my gosh. And then yet, of course, you know, my parents, my family called me a hero because of what I did. And all of a sudden they give me this. He's a villain. So there's that. So what am I, a hero or a villain? Oh, that's how. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it takes both. Yeah, right. Well, we got most of the house put together. Ta-da! Ta-da! Exhibit A. Yeah, for sure. It's huge. The modular set. You should probably you might have known that already. It looks pretty cool. They did a good job breaking it into sections. Yeah, they I got 3 build books with this. Why? I don't know. You know, I know they could have put it into one book, but that's just me. So why am I putting these in here? Gosh darn it. Jeez. Alrighty. Down to the final stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. You sit behind it. What do you do for a living? It just came to me. What do you do for a living? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, there it is. I'm an engineer, not schooled as, but formally trained. I work for a company that builds law enforcement equipment. Think less lethal launchers, shields, ballistic protection, and so on. Dude, that sounds awesome. Holy smokes. Holy. You're a pretty cool person. Holy crap. It on paper it sounds cool. Not sounds cool. On paper, how do I say it? It sounds cool. That's awesome. Holy smokes. So you're like a real life an Avenger, if anything. Put it fairly. Or do stuff for the Avengers. Doing some shield shield protection. Oh yeah, fun toys. Give me some of those. I want a fun toy. Just if someone's asking you where are you bringing this, just like some guy I saw on the internet, some random dude. He's a nice guy. He won't do anything funny with it. I want like a ballistic shield. That sounds awesome. I want a fun toy. I'm assuming there's like background upon background checks and everything, and I believe it. Super heavy. It's not made out of feathers. You want it to protect you, not to be poofed in thin air. Poof. Oh, really? Oh, that's not bad. Or what is it made out of? Like steel alloy or something like that? Yeah. I make things out of well, I work in a wire mill, so I make wire out of copper. So there's that. Okay, there you go. Carbon fiber composite. We've been dabbling in drones, which has been fun. That sounds like fun. Send me an application. I'll fill one out. Just hire me. I'm very well trained. I know how to pick up a tool. You see me work with Lego bricks. Just tell him he's very well versed in Lego bricks. It's a pretty small operation, so everything runs through me. Oh yeah. I'll start tomorrow. No big deal. Yeah, build everything out of Lego bricks. Yep. Mm-hmm. Perfectly well trained for the job. Like I was in a I was in a I was in the CAD program at my local college, and one of the classes I had for this job, we just took over this company in Michigan. Oh wow, cool. I was taking this course. I was getting my CAD degree at college, and one of the teachers I had, he was ahead of he was sorry about that. He was in charge of the mechanical engineering program, and he had students. One of the classes I was taking, he had students coming in left and right, you know, taking his strength and materials courses, and asking him for help because his course is intense. And he said that the reason why he does this course is because when you get on the job, like it's not going to be oh, I'm a professor, I'm going to be understanding that life has taken its toll. Like I'm going to make it hard and difficult on you and stuff like that or whatever. And I asked a very funny question. I go, strength and materials, like I understand there's all this work and stuff, but I don't get it. Like how hard is that? You just take a hammer, you take the material that you're working with, you just slap, you take the hammer, you hit it on the material, and if it doesn't crack, you're good. You're in good shape. And he looks at me and he goes, "You should just stay in the CAD program." Like I'm being stupid, but it's also funny. But yeah. Yeah. When you do 3D prints, you kind of put it through like a big, huge hydraulic press, or you kind of literally hit it with a hammer to make sure it don't fall apart. Yep. That's what I say, the good old college try. I worked in a machining shop for about 5 years. Making shotgun chokes. I worked in a sheet metal facility programming laser cutting and punch cutting machines for sheet metal for 2 years, and went to another machine shop, worked there for about a month or so, and now I'm at this wire mill making wire. So yeah, now I'm kind of actively pursuing this, hoping I get somewhere, but if you want it, you got to work for it. That's what I say. I think that's how YouTube runs the program here. Okay. Yeah. No doubt. If you want something, you have to go for it. Yep. Know your tricks, and then after that, work on it from there. And where the heck did my other thing of stickers go? What the heck? No. Oh. Okay. That's gonna look pretty neat. Almost done now. Looking pretty good over here. Oh, I gotta cut that. Whew. Do you have any Lego sets of your own? I think I forgot to ask you that. Or did I even ask you that? Yeah, there you go. You have a few. Mostly older sets. Some vintage sets. I would like to get my hands on some vintage sets. Just for the holding on to something. On the value of it. Like I know the Millennium Falcon is set to retire. That's set to retire, and I know they're not going to be on the shelves no more. So I'm really happy I got those. But like you can probably get them mostly at from Bricklink if you really want to try to buy some. Bricklink, I think it's called. Really? Wow. I know like there's what used to be called good old brick. Yeah, I heard it's either a hit or a miss, or it's not the greatest place to be to buy some if you wanted it vintage. Most of us still have yellow. Really? Oh, that look like yellow minifig heads. Like the OG mono. Really? Huh. Yeah, I'd like to get something kind of classic. But I don't know what's worth to get. Here's a bunch of the classic stuff again with all the new updates. You know what's crazy is I got one of the Sony one of the 90-year anniversary set, the spaceship, and apparently at Walmart or something they cut down the price. They cut the price of it down to $75. But then just last week I was just at my closest Lego store, and that same set is priced at $100. Still, they're still selling it for $100. I'm like, so what's going on here? Like I had to pay $100 for it, and you guys decided to cut down the price now. That ain't fair to me in a way. Like, can I get some of that money back? Since yeah, they're trying to get their money, I guess. Yeah, that's even crazier. I mean that they're one very humbling company. I mean, to be a to try to be a toy company, making wooden toys, and then I forgot how they came across. They decided to use plastic. Whew. Yep. They literally knew how to. They literally pulled. I think they literally pulled themselves out of debt and really came back strong. I know it was Bionicle, and then of course, once you got Lego, Star Wars going, that just helped them just become super stable. Having the property rights for all these movies really. Oh yeah. Well, you know what is really interesting is I noticed that like this Lego Marvel set, Marvel owned by Disney, Star Wars owned by Disney, Disney product, Disney Castle. Well, without saying, obviously owned by Disney. It's got to anger Disney a little bit that they actually don't own the Lego company. Like even in Disney Springs, there's a Lego store in there, and still Lego is not owned by Disney. It's shocking to me. They have a store in Disney property and they are not owned by Disney. It blows my mind. Like blows my mind. Of course, Disney's not is not going to let them, probably to a degree, but Disney probably makes so much. Oh yeah. I mean, that Disney is not letting that Lego store sitting in Disney Springs rent free. They are not sitting there rent free at all. Like Disney's making a decent, like you said, like they're making a decent chunk of cash for just for sitting inside that store. The rent that they're probably charging is ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, when I went into the Lego store, I mean, it was busy, and it was on a what you would call like a work night, But of course, you're getting tourists, people like me that are on vacation. Yeah, crazy. But yep, plus the rent, yep, the square footage. If you're gonna come to me and tell me that they're sitting in on Disney property rent free, I'm just gonna point and laugh at you, because that ain't true. Not true at all. No, not at all. Not at all. But a shocking story for you, though. This past October, me and my family went to Florida and we did all the Disney stuff, and I was in Magic Kingdom. And do you know? Have you been to Walt Disney World? Have you been to Magic Kingdom at all? Okay. So do you know the restaurant? It's in like Tomorrowland. If you go in there, there's an animatronic playing on the piano. Actually, he's not playing on the piano no more. It's like Cosmic Rays or something. So I was in there getting food, and I think I ordered like a certain like Caesar salad. And of course, it's mobbed. It's we're like elbow to elbow, and of course, I eventually get up to the register. And the woman's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "I want a salad or something." And surprisingly enough, I got my salad, and I ended up getting an extra salad for free. I saw it on my bill. I'm like, is this mine? And she goes, yeah. And I'm like, okay. And I walked away, and I got an extra salad for free. So apparently, I may have cut into Disney's profits a little bit, but I don't know about like how much though. Park J Hayen joined. How we doing right now? Will they ever? Right, like I hope they'll be able to financially recover from that, because I got an extra salad out of them. Oof. I don't know if they'll be able to survive now. Like, that's a very solid question. I'm now a little worried about them. Yep. We're getting to the final stretch here, and this goes on top. I don't even like talking about how much my cousin and I spent on the Star Cruiser. Why are you having shame? I mean, if you like it, you're going to put your money into it. I mean, Exhibit A, Don't be ashamed about it. You like it. Yeah, but it was pretty egregious, though. I do agree with your point. If you like something, might as well do it. Yeah. Yep. Wait, I've been trying to wrap my head around the Star Cruiser. Is that from Star Wars? Star Cruiser. What is that? Is that from Star Wars? I'm kind of drawing a blank here. Yeah, that's isn't it like it's got a big rounded front and it's got two big engines on the back? Am I right on that? Or am I wrong? The Star Wars. Oh! Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, yep, I know what you're talking about now. Did you ever see the horrible commercial that they had for it? It was pretty bad. Like, really bad. Oh my gosh, not bad as in like terrible, like it should be sensitive, like censored, but like no, like there's some things that they did, it was just so like why? What was your intention? Like I know you wanted to do like a cool commercial about it, but at least have it make sense. Like that woman singing and then that kid, acting like he's from the '90s. Wow, I'm like this is bad. Holy, yeah, they banked too much on the name of. Yeah, yeah, they had too much faith it was gonna work. Yeah, you can have a product that does a good job, but it took effort for where Star Wars is today, so it didn't just poof into beauty. And George Lucas didn't think, you know what? Let's just, you know, that guy with the green lightsaber and the guy with a voice box that has a hard time breathing. That sounds like a cool idea, but I'll have people make it up on their own as they go. No, like he put some effort into it. He had Legends Love Lego join. How we doing? Yeah, but his vision is just it's just amazing. It just amazes me. Like he has such a vision that just has such a strong impact. Like you can't just. And he seems to just throw things at the wall, hoping something will stick. Well, to be honest with you, some of the stuff that they've done as of recently has been super solid. If we're talking Star Wars, like that new ride that they have, beautiful. You know, beautiful ride. Rise of the Resistance. I don't know if you ever heard of it. But 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 yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of stuff today when it comes to superhero movies and now some of the Star Wars shows, as soon as like yeah, now they have shows and are you saying like the shows are good or are they just or do you just not like them? They kind of get lost. Yeah, like if there was ever a day where like they went up to George Lucas and say, "Hey, George Lucas, what do you think of this?" Like, I would be curious to know like what he would say, you know, because Star Wars is his baby. He started the whole thing. You know, And I mean, it gives you kind of a different story arc of Star Wars, but they always straight, yeah. Like I say, like, I feel like, do I like that they're always trying to come up with new stuff regarding superhero Star Wars and whatnot? Of course, but like I feel like it's either cancel culture gets their hands in too many things and make sure that they're appeasing to the whole audience, or I feel like that's what it is. Do I have anything against that? No. But like in a way, if you're someone that disagrees with something because they're not doing something for the rights of someone else or whatever, then look, you're more than welcome to turn your head and go another way. Like, you don't have to watch it, Like, let people make stuff that's truly on their heart. Yeah, like it's cancel culture is getting their hands into everything. Am I against it? No. But am I very aware of it? Yes. But me saying that I'm against it and saying no, I don't know. Like, I just, for people like that, just turn your head and just go watch something else. Don't get your hands into everything. I think a lot of movies and shows had success back in the day because they were built for particular. Yeah. Like a good example. I missed a piece somewhere. I don't know where it goes. Crud. Like I wonder why it seemed too easy to. Yeah, like for a very good example. Yeah, there's a piece on there. Like for a good example, did I miss a spot? I think I missed a spot. I did, and here it is. Found it. Oof. We are saved, thank God. Like for example, do you know about the new Batman movies? Well, not new, but the ones with I think his name is Christian Bale. And Tom Hardy that played Bane. So, in that movie, apparently, according to my brother and his friend who absolutely loved they absolutely love, yeah. No, those are some of my favorite DC superhero movies because they're dark and they're gritty and they're just very real. And my brother said, who's a comic, him and his friend, who are comic book enthusiasts, I think. I know his friend is, but I don't know about him in particular. He's if he sees this, he's probably gonna correct me. Like in that movie, apparently in the comic books, Bane apparently picks up Batman and takes him and folds him in half backwards. But in that movie, Batman picks up Bane and throws him. And I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, they kind of whimpered out and they didn't really abide by the comics, which was that thing in particular. And I'm like, then why? Why did we screw up? Why did we not stay to the comics? These are comic book, heroes, and I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like, why are you? There's a reason why the comics probably do, yeah, they always lose a bit of the comic yeah, or they just no, we don't want to do that. Like I'm not a big watching what I know they call the shows like Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead. I know they call them like serial shows, and from what I've heard, they've stayed completely to the comics. Like the scene with Negan and what he did, they pulled no punches. They did exactly what the comics did. They stayed to the point of the comic and what Negan did to the main characters in the show. They did not pull any punches, period. Nothing. They did not care. And for me, who never really watched, those movies, never watched the show, but when I heard it, I respected it. I'm like, good. A super silent scene in a movie, perfect. I'm happy that they did that. You have to source, yeah, because I don't know if I don't care if you're a comic book enthusiast or not, but if you are, you gotta respect that, and of course I heard it through word of mouth that that they stayed to the comic, but you're gonna be pissed if you go to watch a show like that or a superhero movie and they don't stay to the comics, and you're like what the heck, It's very interesting world we live in, and that's what makes it interesting. And everything was normal, and everyone stayed in their lane of things and feelings and whatnot. This world would be pretty boring. But it's a very interesting note to end on when I'm done with this build here. All right, you want to see the finished product? Oh, owie. Superhero movies get morphed to include a larger audience. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Yeah. You 100% know my thoughts and you know my opinion, period. I'm not trying to persuade you, but you totally get it. Obviously, I don't have the superheroes on here yet, but ta-da. 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 Isn't she beautiful? Oh. Of course, I don't have the minifigures on here yet, but yep, it's done. Digging the trees. I designed those myself. Quite the tree expert. Learned a lot from Bob Ross. No. All right. Well, this is a very nice looking set. I really like it. Next up, what I'm going to be building, if you care enough to know there, Mr. G, and anyone who watches this stream from the future, going to be building a villain here. So, yep. But I'm going to be done here. I got to get to bed here in a little bit. So, but Ryan G, it's a pleasure to meet you. And anyone else who decided to join. So, like and subscribe. Yeah, I can't wait to put that Bowser together. But I'm probably gonna end it here. So have a good one. Yeah, it was a pleasure to meet you. I hope you liked and subscribed, and tell your friends and family, tell everyone to like this guy, because I'm Mr. Perfect over here. No, but I had fun building that. It's a really neat looking set. So I'm out. See ya.